So check it out. Anthropic just went from a $9 billion run rate to $65 billion in 7 months, and almost nobody noticed. And that's not a startup number. That's not even like a mid-stage company number. That's a tech giant number, right? We're talking Oracle level velocity here. And it happened while everyone was still debating whether Claude is actually useful or just a really good chatbot. And the funny thing is, enterprise adoption of Claude went vertical. We're not talking about indie developers building side projects. We're talking about Fortune 500 companies baking Claude into their actual operations. Customer acquisitions costs collapsed, retention stayed high, and suddenly Anthropic went from cool AI company to the enterprise AI backbone. And here is the test that I use. When revenue grows that fast, is it a bubble or is it a platform shift? A bubble is when a company gets hype and then the actual usage doesn't follow through. A platform shift is when companies actually depend on the thing and they can't switch off. Look what happened with Salesforce, for example. Look what happened with Slack. Revenue went vertical because the tool became essential. Not a nice to have kind of tool, but like an essential tool. And why does this matter right now? Because prediction markets already have Anthropic in the top IPO candidates for 2026. Some are pricing it rival to SpaceX. That's not just analyst fantasy. That's institutional money reading the same revenue chart that we're looking at and making a decision. Anthropic went from invisible to indispensable in under 12 months. So what does this mean for you? Well, Claude isn't a toy anymore. It's enterprise infrastructure now. If your business is still treating it like a curiosity, you're behind. If you're not testing Claude in your actual workflows, you're not taking your competitive position seriously, because your competitors absolutely are. But here's the blind spot. Most businesses that I talk to are either all in on Claude or they're ignoring it completely. Almost nobody is doing the hard work of actually understanding where Claude fits in their stack and where it doesn't. Everyone wants the revenue numbers to justify whatever they're already doing. They don't want to think clearly about the gaps. Enterprise AI adoption. Enterprise AI adoption is real. It's accelerating, and the revenue numbers prove it. But adoption and execution are two totally different things. You can adopt Claude tomorrow. Whether you're using it in a way that actually moves your business is a completely different question. Most teams are going to get this wrong. They're going to pilot it, they're going to get excited, and then they're going to abandon it when they hit the first hard integration problem. Here's the question you need to ask yourself. If Claude is now enterprise infrastructure, where are the weak points in the way that we're currently using it? What are we assuming is true about Claude implementation that might actually be fragile? What are we not thinking about because we're too excited that it's working at all? The next obvious move is to get the tools right. Claude at $65 billion isn't just hype anymore. It's a platform. And platforms require you to think about integration, about governance, about what happens when it breaks. The teams that are going to win are not the ones who jumped in first. They're the ones who thought carefully about what they are actually trying to do. If you want to understand how to actually use Claude without the blind spots, without the traps, without the stuff everyone else is missing, go to the AIblindspot.com. We break down concrete tools and automation workflows for professionals. Not how to use ChatGPT kind of thing, but how to build real systems that actually work kind of thing. Because $65 billion in revenue means that AI adoption isn't theoretical anymore. It's your actual problem to solve. I'll see you soon.